I worked with Martin Margiela during the last 3 years of his career before he left. I was designer assistant for the fashion show line. When I started working with the company, where I stayed 3 years, the last 3 years, he was in the company as well. It was an amazing experience working with such a genius, and it was very inspiring, especially his way of approaching things and his way of doing things was something that definitely inspired me a lot. I liked his way of taking the ordinary and making it extraordinary, or finding the beauty where nobody else could find it, and somehow getting inspired by ugliness to make prettiness and beauty. So this way of approaching things and this way of taking things and turning them upside down definitely influenced my way of seeing things as well. I think that nowadays in popular culture is very obsessed with shiny and pretty, but I think that shiny and pretty can be also matte and ugly. In my own work, I also have been pretty much interested in finding, I did a project on molds, and I was pretty much interested in the whole process of decay, which in itself, it's decaying cannot be beautiful. Molds and moisture cannot be beautiful, but it was interesting to approach it and to extract out of it something that is pretty much beautiful, which actually I did succeed. A lot of people were surprised that, having heard that I was dealing with such ugly things and having encountered the work, the reaction usually was that I really found a way to extract beauty out of something ugly. So I think in nowadays society, when everything is quick and fast and things have to be shiny and pretty, it's good to slow down, to take time and to look where nobody looks or few people look, but also look in a different way. The resonance for me, it's definitely a work of genius. I think that's, in my opinion, a true work of art and a true work of a true artist. The whole story of the whole concept of the group, the theory of obscurity, which they introduced, working anonymously behind a band. It's a way to relieve the artist from how could I say that? Relieve the artist from its ego and from itself, and in order to give a true work of art. So it's like not being connected as a person to your artwork gives you a bigger freedom to express exactly what you need and want to express. The idea of Martin's anonymity was the same. It's about what I do, and it's not about who I am and what I am. So it was the same. Looking back and seeing what he has done and created, it's almost as extreme in fashion as the music that the residents created is in music. Groundbreaking and pioneering and really avant-garde. So I think this, of course, aside the myth which it creates, but that's part of the game, I think it does give bigger freedom. I mean, contrary to this celebrity-obsessed society of nowadays, I think it's interesting to look at the exceptions. And so Martin was disconnected as a person from his work. Martin was a conceptualist. Martin had idea, had vision, and all we did was how to translate that idea, that vision into form, into shape. And that was what was interesting about working with him, because it was always idea-driven. It was always an idea behind, and then you would give it shape. But it was always it was like designing the idea, and that's something that sometimes I miss in fashion. It's just beautiful and pretty, and it's not always enough, not for me.